Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. It's Evelyn and Luna here as always, and it's nearly Halloween. But if you're anything like me, queen of procrastination, empress of everything last minute, then you might not even have given it a second thought. But no worries, do not panic my friends. Don't panic, Luna, we've got it sorted. We have got you sorted. We are going to help you create a last minute Halloween with just two main ingredients. Apples and a bedsheet. Yes, you heard it here first. So let's get on and create a last minute Halloween you can be proud of. But first, I think it's time for a cuppa. What do you think, Lean? Let's get a cuppa. Cup of tea, Luna? Luna, would you like some tea? Not at the moment. Okay. It's there if you want it. You want some? Some tea? Not at the moment. So, where does Halloween originate from? Well, let me tell you. After a sip of tea, of course. 2,000 years ago, the Celts divided the years seasonally, and they marked each longest and shortest day of those seasons with festivities. And one such festivity is known as Samhain. Now, these festivities back in the day would have been marked by the lunar calendar, but nowadays they are marked by exact dates. And today, Samhain falls on November the 1st. Samhain falls halfway between the autumn equinox and the summer solstice, and it's thought to be one of the origins of Halloween. As the Roman Empire grew across the world, so did the arrival of Christianity, which soon started to supersede pagan ideas and festivals like those of the Celts, including Samhain on November the 1st. Pope Gregory III renamed this festival All Hallows Day, making the day before October the 31st, yes, you've guessed it, All Hallows Eve, or what we call today Halloween. Attempts to label such ancient festivals and deities as evil or demonic took the night from a celebration of a new season and the remembrance of lost loved ones to a fear of the malevolent, the demonic and the unknown. In the Middle Ages, this festival was used to remember lost ones in prayer, and children would often knock on doors offering prayers in exchange for food or money, and they would do so often in disguise to avoid the attention of any wayward spirits. Does this sound familiar? Yes, this process of souling is what became known as guising, or what you might better know as trick or treating. So let's create our own disguises to ward off those scary beasties. create our very quick and easy Halloween costume, you are going to need a white sheet. And I know that we've all got one hidden at the bottom of our linen basket or cupboard, so go and find it. In terms of dimensions, the sheet needs to be big enough so that when it's folded in half widthways and placed over your head, it is long enough at the front and the back to be the length that you wish your costume to be. In terms of width, it needs to be wide enough to reach from your hand to your hand across your chest. Now, yes, you're going to put a sheet over your head and be a ghost, but please bear with me because I promise you this looks so fun when it's finished. The next thing you're going to do is create some eyes that look a little bit like this from sticky back plastic. I used clear sticky back plastic and coloured it in with a Sharpie to create my eyes here. You're then going to pop the sheet over your head and work out where you need to position your ghostie's eyes. After you've stuck them on, you're then going to cut out the sheet behind the black plastic, slightly smaller than the shape of your eyes that you've stuck on, because you need to see where you're going. That's very, very important. And believe it or not, that is your costume finished. And trust me here, these look really fun and effective when they're worn. So stick around for the reveal so that you can see just that. Trust me on this, guys, it looks great. So let's move on to these. Have you ever bobbed for apples at Halloween? Well, the fruit and the game have long been associated with Halloween, and it's thought that one possible origin could be the Roman harvest festival of Pomona, and the symbol for Pomona is an apple. However, the Roman Empire never got as far as Scotland and the Celts, so the origin of the game is still somewhat shrouded in mystery, just how we like it. But regardless of its origins, it's a super fun game, and you can decide if you want to be naughty or nice. You could use warm water, or you could let your malevolent side out and maybe add a few ice cubes. And it's a game that the entire family can enjoy and take part in, as Luna shows us here.
Go on, you can do it. Yay!
And there's one more thing that this wonderful fruit can do to help us prepare for Halloween. This time of year always reminds me of one particular sweet treat: toffee apples. So let's make some. To make toffee apples, you will need about 100 grams of caster sugar, some lemon juice, 2 teaspoons of golden syrup, some apples, some skewers or lollipop sticks, and some sprinkles, of course. And you'll also need about 50 ml of cold water. And this makes enough toffee for at least half a dozen apples. Full ingredients can be found, as always, in the description box below. Begin by washing and drying your apples before fixing a skewer or lolly stick into each one. Into a saucepan, place your caster sugar, water and golden syrup. Gently heat until the golden syrup and sugar have all dissolved. Increase the temperature and heat the toffee mixture until it becomes amber golden in colour. Be extra careful with sugar syrups like these as they're incredibly hot and burny, and we definitely want to avoid any ouchies. Turning off the heat, carefully add a dash of fresh lemon juice and pips, of course. Oops. Now it's time to dunk your apples. And I've found the best way to coat your apples in this yummy toffee is to let the toffee begin to thicken and set in the saucepan as it cools, before dipping your apples in several times, letting it cool on the apples between layers. When you have reached a sufficient thickness of toffee, although to be honest, there's never enough toffee in my opinion, it's time to dip those apples into your sprinkles. Make sure you stick around for the reveal. Finally, if you're at a loss for decorations, there's one easy and effective way to bring a Halloween vibe into your home, and that is to light some candles. Remember, however, to never leave a lit candle unattended and to always place them out of reach of children and beagles. If you are still in doubt, however, there are some incredible battery-operated alternatives to nightlights out there now. So grab yourself some of those and create a wonderful Halloween atmosphere.
Hello.
Remember to iron your bedsheet. Scary ghosts do not have creases.
Wonderful. Cheers. And there it is, a last-minute Halloween from apples and a bedsheet. Yes, it's possible. We've done it. You can do it. Have fun. No matter what you're doing for Halloween, my friends, have an amazing time and stay safe. And next week, I'll be revealing what costume Luna and I created and wore this year. And I'm a little bit excited to show you. But until then, my friends, if you haven't done so already, please hit that all important subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. But till next week, bye friends.